The next step is to take the side that goes down the bottom here, and we're going to bend it. As you can see, it's pretty stiff, but using a bending iron and some water we can get it pliable. Now there's several different ways of bending. You can look it up on the web. Some of it is steam bending, some of it is using a bending iron. I bought this from a luthier supply store that sells supplies to guitar makers and musical instrument makers. There are homemade versions of it, so explore, find a method that works for you. So using my side, it's way oversized. I spent a lot of time getting it so that it's snug against the neck recess. Let me take this off. So I'm going to attach it, and I'm going to bend it into a 4-inch radius circle. I want one side to be as tight as it can be, and then we'll cut it to length after we bend it and we get it all set up. So you can see I'm bending on my bending iron, and you can get a bending iron off the web from a musical supply house, a musical builder's supply house. There's a couple of them on the web. You can also look on the web and find there are homemade versions using a torch and a piece of steel pipe. And you just go slow and it will bend. It just takes some time. Take a block, and we'll use this clamp because our little small glue blocks are done. You can see we're almost there, and you can tell we're a little bit long, but that's okay. We'll clamp it, let it dry, and we can always come back and fix that. Okay, I think we're ready, and I'm going to approximate our curved line here. It doesn't have to be exact. There we go. So we have, you can see we have it secured down on this side, a nice tight seam right here, you can see that, and then on this side we're a little bit long, but that's okay. We'll come back later, we'll mark it, and then we'll cut it. So we'll let this dry overnight so that it takes the form that we want. I cut out the short side that goes right here, 7.5 inches long. I made sure the ends were square, and so we'll bend this. It's not as much of a bend, and we'll place it in there and we'll glue that up. to dry overnight also. And I marked the A and B side so I keep track of which side is up, which side is down. Again, take your time, let the steam work on the wood. And when you get it to a point where you think it's close, test fit it. Just a little bit more. And that's looking good. Push it all the way down. There we have it. So now we'll let that side dry also overnight. So we have these two sides both drying overnight, and when we're done they will keep their shape. There'll be a little bit of spring back, but we can glue them in place and they'll be fine.